Studies have shown that currently an average man's focus is less than that of a goldfish. This is a really big problem as focus is necessary for our studies and work. If you are a person who is struggling to maintain focus, then this video is for you. Today, we are going to talk about a famous technique called Pomodoro. If you are not living under a rock, you probably have heard about this technique. In this video, we are going to cover what is Pomodoro, how did it originate, the evidence behind it. So what is Pomodoro? It is a time management method developed by Francesco Cirillo in the late 1980s. He introduced this technique when he was in university. He was really struggling to keep up with his studies. One day he tried using a tomato-shaped kitchen timer to organize his study schedule. Pomodoro is the Italian word for tomato. That is how the name originated. First, he experimented with different work intervals, starting with 2 minutes, then extending them up to 1 hour. He quickly realized that these were too long to stay focused at one task. In the end, he decided to go with 25 minutes. So how exactly this technique works? The first step is to find a single task or multiple tasks that you want to get done. This can really help you to get started instead of procrastinating about what to study. So after you identified your tasks, take a clock or a mobile phone and set a timer for 25 minutes. In this time period, remove any distraction from your studying. You should laser focus at the task at hand. So after a time block, you can take 5-minute break. Then, when you complete 4 time blocks, you can take a longer break, like 30 minutes. It is not necessary that your time block should be 25 minutes. Everyone is different. Some people prefer longer time blocks with longer breaks, and others prefer shorter time blocks. So just go with what you want, but make sure to set the break according to your time block. For example, if you prefer 50-minute time block instead of 25 minutes, then you should set the break for 10 minutes instead of 5 minutes. If you are using your mobile phone to set timers, you should be extra careful. The mistake many people make is that in this 5-minute break, they take their phone and watch some shows or some other entertaining programs. I highly discourage this act because even if you manage to put the phone away after the 5-minute break, you will not be able to fully concentrate on your tasks because your thoughts will keep drifting back to what you have just saw. This break is actually to recharge your focus, right? So you should do something like stretching, walking around. These are some of the things that you can do to maximize your efficiency. By the way, if you think you are getting value from this video, you should really consider subscribing. We make videos about productivity, focus, studying tips, and more. So be a part of our journey by subscribing. Now the evidence behind Pomodoro, why it works, and makes wonders. First thing is that it just helps you to get started. Research has shown that procrastination has little to do with laziness or self-discipline. Rather, we put off things to avoid the negative feelings. It's uncomfortable to stare down a big task or project, one you might not even know how to do, or that involves a lot of uncertainty. So we turn to YouTube or Netflix to boost our mood. That's where the Pomodoro comes in. For example, instead of sitting down to write a novel, sit down to write for 5 minutes. This makes our brain believe that these tasks are small, and we lose our fear to get started. Similarly, instead of completing the entire work in a sitting, we can just do one Pomodoro cycle. The other thing is that Pomodoro works with the attention span of our brain. An average man starts to lose focus generally in 25 minutes. So in Pomodoro, after 25 minutes of work, you can take a 5-minute break. This keeps our mind fresh and ready to tackle the next task in our list. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and comment your opinions down below.